Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier this week we talked about Mega Delay, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Delcatty. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation of what this series is about. Now, every week I will be picking two Pokemon that either needs a Mega Evolution, deserves a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. This is based off my opinion and my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below. What would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of every video, we'll be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following week. Now, the month of July is an exception because I'm going to be uploading 3 Y Mega Evolve videos every week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And the last week of July, I'm going to be uploading 1 Y Mega Evolve video every day for the last week of July for like a summer vlog kind of thing. So, also, I apologize for the delayed video because I said that I will be uploading Togekiss on Friday. Now, I totally mixed up my dates because I thought July started next week, not this week. So, Delcatty is like the surprise Mega Evolution Pokemon I said I was going to do because I said I got my dates mixed up and I totally forgot that July started this week, not next week. And also, I'm going to be keeping Togekiss for Friday because Togekiss does have our national colors and it is 4th of July on Friday, so I'm still going to keep Togekiss for Friday. So with that said, here is Mega Delcatty. Finally, after all that nonsense and words and stuff I talked about that takes forever to say, here's Delcatty. Now, in my opinion, Delcatty is the worst and the most useless Pokemon in 3rd Gen because its stats are just complete garbage. And literally, in my opinion, Mawile is better than this thing. Even Wobbuffet is better than this thing. And it only can learn 4 to 5 moves, okay? And it's necessary to actually have Delcatty the Mega Evolve because it has the same base stat as Mawile, so it just makes more sense to just give Delcatty a Mega Evolution so it can actually be more relevant than it is now, because I believe it's like in the lowest tier possible, maybe even lower than that. So what I did for its stats is that I buffed all its stats. So for its physical attack, I raised it from base 60 to base 70 because when I was scanning through its moves to get down to its stats, I saw that Delcatty can actually get Fake Out and Sucker Punch. So if you want to run a priority move, then Sucker Punch or Fake Out are the moves, but a lot of people are going to probably run Fake Out over Sucker Punch because it is the more obvious move, I would say. So that's why I raised it just by 10 points because if you're going to run like a Fake Out Delcatty or a Sucker Punch Delcatty, then raising it from base 60 to base 70 will do it some good. So for its physical defense, I raised it from base 65 to base 85 because it's not like the defensive tanky wall Pokemon, and like giving it a good buff to its defense will probably have you live maybe a Brick Break from like what, a Psyduck if you're gonna learn it, maybe even a Pikachu if it doesn't have the Light Ball. But all I can say is that Delcatty is not the tankiest Pokemon out there, and it needs a good buff into its defenses. So for a special attack, I raised it from base 55 to base 90 because also when I was scanning through its moves, when I get into its stats, this thing is more of a special attacker than a physical attacker, so giving it a bigger buff to its special attack more than its physical attack is actually better, just in my opinion, because like I said, this thing is more of a special attacker. So for its special defense, I raised it from base 55 to base 70. Now I know it says 66, but I actually had a typo when I was actually typing everything out. So it is actually 55, not 65. And if I remember, I'll actually cover it up throughout the video on YouTube if I don't forget. But just remember that its special defense is actually base 55, and I buffed it from base 70. And like I was saying before, for its physical defense, Delcatty is not the best wall to actually switch into to take a hit because it's not the tankiest Pokemon out there, and it never will be. And yeah, so its speed, I raised it from base 70 to base 90 to where that it can probably outspeed some of the lower class tier speed Pokemon. I can't name any of them off my head, probably maybe Pikachu is like my best guess. I believe they have like the same base speed if Delcatty actually Mega Evolved, so it would be base 90. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. I'm not looking at any of its stats or anything, so like I said, don't quote me. So with a Palm Mega Evolution, its base will become from base 380 to base 480, so it'll be the same base stat as Mawile. And for its ability, I decided to give it Sacred Power, and I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's a move. I did not check when I was actually making this, so don't quote me on that. If it is, then I'll probably just like put a new word in its ability to where it will make sense. But what Sacred Power basically does is that it's kind of like Huge Power and Pure Power. It basically doubles your special attack. So it's basically like Huge Power where it just doubles your physical attack, but Sacred Power doubles your special attack. So basically Delcatty's special attack would be from base 90 to base 180, and that's just monstrous special attack to where that Mega Delcatty will probably be the best low tier Mega Pokemon to use. So like if it does get a Mega Evolution, like if I'm guessing which tier Mega Delcatty will be in, I'm probably either going to have to say NU or RU, just probably one of those two tiers, or maybe if it actually does some good, it could probably make it into the UU tier, but there's no way Mega Delcatty is going to be making it to the OU tier. Like, there's no way, okay? Like, there's no absolute possible way this thing could be OU. Now, if it does, then I am dead wrong, and it just blew my mind. But like I said, I can never see this thing in, like, higher tier other than UU. So that's what I'm going with, is that it needs a big buff. So I just decided to give it Sacred Power to buff up the special attack even more to where it can double it to base 180. So with that said, there's its stats, there's its ability, there's its base. Now for its typing, I decided to give it the fairy type characteristics as well as the normal type characteristics. Now just a regular Delcatty. Delcatty is just a basic normal type Pokemon, but giving it the fairy type is actually better in my opinion because it just looks like a fairy type Pokemon. I don't know why Game Freak didn't decide to give Delcatty the fairy type characteristics. It just, to me, it fits it. And also, and with the move tutors coming back most likely in 3rd gen, they should actually have like Moonblast or like a good fairy move to actually be a move tutor. I mean, this thing could probably learn Dazzling Gleam. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it can't. No, it cannot learn Dazzling Gleam. So that's the one thing that can't talk. I'm sorry. That's one thing that Game Freak can do, is that when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out, Delcatty can learn Dazzling Gleam. That's the one thing I want. As long as it learns the fairy move, I'm good. So with that said, thank you guys for watching. I know, like I said a lot in this video, but it's just I need to actually make a Mega Delcatty video. Delcatty needs a Mega Evolution regardless of anything when anyone else says, because it's just pure shit. No one's ever going to use it unless they're just going to be funny about it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this Why Mega Evolve video, then please leave a like. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Tomorrow we are going to be doing Mega togekiss, so stay tuned for that. So like I said, thank you guys for watching. This is White Boy for the win, and I'm out.